He is an industry veteran with 20 plus years of experience in the industry of embedded computing and currently heads Phytech India as its managing director. He is the mastermind behind Rugged Board open source hardware platform and has helped startups to build products and position them in the markets. Please welcome Vasu on stage.
Pocket money. So I believe I have been introduced already by TI team. So we have been a proud partner of TI since last 2 decades. So just to quickly introduce Phytech, it's a 37 years old German company. So we started with 16-bit microcontroller modules, and then today we are working with all the latest core of ARM, like touching a Cortex A72. So we have a global presence with 5 subsidiaries. So being our manufacturing unit in Germany, so we are having 360 employees, and then globally we count around 500 global team members. We just touched $100 million revenue in 2022. And this is new campus we have inaugurated 2 months back in Germany. So we have 7 SMT lines. So the core design of SOM module development and manufacturing happens in-house. So that's which makes a core difference between the partners in the market. So if we speak about the numbers, basically, so this is how we have been supporting our partners since last 37 years in the market. So around 12K, you can say, the products available in market, in which half of them were supported by Phytech development team. So we do engage with partner for the complete product development cycle. So that's adds a very key role for your product development when a partner decides to go with a, not to go with a chip, but a SOM module. So I believe there have been a lot of discussions happened, why not SoC and why SOM? So I skipped that part, right? And then, so the basic idea is we enable the partner, we bring in the value addition along with semiconductor partners like TI, so that the partners bring in their products time to the market, and specifically the products which are very highly reliable and needed at least for 15 to 20 years. So we have customers who have been using our SOM module since last 30 years. So the Phytech philosophy, we never obsolete a product. Indeed, we find out a solution to bring in an alternate, and then since we are a platinum partner of TI, and then we get a sufficient time to help the partners to migrate or upgrade their products, right? So these slides give a small overview of all the offerings of Phytech. So starting from system on module, that is our core business, but we don't stop from there. So we help our partners with off-the-shelf SBCs, so for which really helps the partners to quickly develop their products and then come to a POC or a pilot level production. So for a couple of hundred of units, so take an example of EV chargers. So no EV chargers will take off the market thousands or like 10Ks in the first or second year. So during the first year of development, when you need say a few tens or hundreds of EV chargers to be evaluated, parallelly you do your development, but you can use our single board computers to launch your POCs and pilots. So that really helps. So it helps both the way. It helps as a development tool as well as off-the-shelf deployment products, basically. So with TI, we started the IoT journey in around 2010 when the CC modules have started. So we do support a couple of microcontroller product lines from TI, mainly to enable the industrial IoT things. And coming to the AI, which is the hot topic now. So Phytech have a dedicated embedded vision team. So we make industrial camera modules, which are very specific to our industry needs. And then finally, it's not all about the hardware, but like we have a strong team globally. So in India itself, I scaled a 5-people team from 2012 to today. We are 105 people team in India, helping our customers, India and globally. So we are very much strong in the software side also, apart from the hardware. So these are a couple of verticals where we do cater, but it is not limited. Today we even help consumer products or like a retail products, but more focus, our products are designed for these verticals. So industrial, medical and transportation has been a key verticals where we do support our partners to develop their products. So now, before getting into the little bit of deep product line, so I thought like, let me share a philosophy of Phytech when we move from one technology to other, basically. So we did call it as a system. So embedded systems, when we say, so we have embedded systems 1.0, where all your microcontrollers or the small specific applications or products are developed. So you can take an example of your wristband. Right, so this is a more consumer example I have taken so that like the same slide I can use in multiple talks. So the first one which you have seen is the microcontroller. So typically is your CC2650 or CC series of Bluetooth or wireless module, wireless microcontrollers can be used and you can develop. Whereas when you move from a small microcontroller to a Linux-based, more versatile system, which is System 2.0. So the System 2.0 brings you a transition from a MCU to MPU. So where we started with TI ARM9 series of microprocessor, and then like OMAP4 was kind of our next Cortex A9, and then like we have AM335. So we carry forward those, but today we also go, so the System 2.0 essentially enables you to run multiple applications as there is a base of operating system. So you bring an operating system in between your hardware and an application, which brings you all your network stack, USB stack, file system, all the latest stacks which are really required, and as an embedded company, we cannot keep on developing all, right? So as a product company, you have to focus on your business logic rather than developing core stacks. So this is what the era we would be, at least in next 10 years, I believe. So it has been started, and then like next 10 years, we see it fruitful. So we see the embedded system 3.0, where you are not only having a microcontroller running a Linux and giving you a flexibility to develop an application, but it also has added a lot of hardware accelerators, which we normally call it as a AI accelerators, right? So different people call with different names, whether it is a TPU or NPU or GPU, basically. So it's all about the accelerators, the hardware accelerators, which will run your AI models and then enable the AI computing or deep learning computing on the edge. So this is where we are in the era of edge computing. So whatever the technology of communication changes, 4G, 5G, or whatever, still you believe on the device. So now when you are riding a electric vehicle, essentially all your critical decisions are made on the vehicle rather than on the cloud. So somewhere you have to take a call what computing need to be offloaded to the edge. So there where we come with System 3.0, which is the edge. So aligned to that, we have the product portfolio with the TI. So this is the System 3.0 level. So when we say edge computing, so you are looking for some product portfolios which need to be used. So AM68 and then AM57, traditionally we supported multiple customers from defense or medical, so who have been doing their AI not with the standard AI architectures as on today what you have or the frameworks you have, but like there have been DSP cores where you have the people have been developing these algorithms since decades. So it's not something new for us at least. And then the latest one is AM68, which have your multiple cores of ARM Cortex-A72 and your dedicated DSP for AI acceleration, right? So, and then, as I told, our code portfolio was to enable the industrial partners. So we have AM64 with more industrial solutions. So essentially when you say industrial solutions, when you talk about the PLCs, when you talk about the SCADAs, when you talk about the remote control things in the industrial part, so you need a lot of dedicated communication high-end devices basically. So AM64 as such used to be our favorite product for this, where it have a TSN and then like a lot of Ethernet controllers and the Ethernet interfaces it do provide. And along with the real-time ARM Cortex R5 core basically, right? And this is what for your system 2.0, where you need a very cost optimized solution, but on the Linux side basically. So we traditionally, you know, if you ask anyone who have learned Linux, they would say BeagleBone, and then which was AM335X. Yes, before AM35X, there used to be OMAP 4 and OMAP 3, but essentially Linux learning has started in last 2 decades, and then AM335 was the core hero product. So for the people who have learned AM335, the seamless upgrade can be AM62, which is a very cost optimized and on the latest core, right? So ARM Cortex-53, and more or less it provides all the interfaces. So more or less it would be a seamless migration. So for the demo part, like we have the latest 5-core AM68X, which is based on your TI-AM68, and then like as I told, so it's ready for your edge computing. So either you are doing an industrial robotic or a medical device for a high-end image processing, and also you can use, so the specs are in German, so it is a very early stage, so you can see on the other side there are few things written in German, so I just took it from our German version website, right? So the beauty is we enable them also with the security part. So not only the compute but also for the security, and the biggest value addition as a FiTech, we bring in the software thing. So when you take a chip and develop your system, yes, I can build a PCB and I can produce in at EMS, but you need a partner who has to maintain the BSP for it. So at least as a TI, they release at least 1 or 2 releases in a year. As a FiTech, we are committed to release at least 1 release in a year. So you need a BSP team behind these hardware. So it's not only the hardware which you buy, but you are buying a whole of the stable ecosystem which will enable your products to run in the field for at least 15 to 20 years. So there where FiTech comes basically with with our value addition. So this is the block diagram. So very simple, we take the processor, we add the RAM, flash, PMIC, Ethernet mostly, and then probably we will start adding the TPM on the SOM. As on today, we have not added on the SOM, but like we added in the single board computer, on the carrier board. A couple of interfaces, I don't want to run through, maybe like this presentation would be enabled to you guys. You can download and you can scan the QR and download this thing basically. So this is the standard platform what we have for the demo. So you can go to the demo booth and visit us for this demo. So there are object detection demo has been done. That's what the common AI demo normally you see right now. But like as I told, so this would be a best platform for your industrial robotic and any complex high-end systems where you are doing edge computing part. So we have, our team has enabled a lot of interfaces. You can see all the connectors, and then like as I told, like, so we have in-house embedded camera division. So we add a lot of standard interfaces like MIPI and MIPI CSI, and then like parallel interface. And then we have, for automotive, we have FP-Link transceivers to convert your parallel to serial interfaces. So please visit to the demo, and then if any questions, I would love to take up. So there are some additional slides I kept. I don't want to speak. My time is out, I believe, but I'm all done. So there's some stuff. So this is our manufacturing. So these are the services which Phytech really adds a value to the partners. So starting from your SOM module to the design, manufacturing, even we build your engineers. So I build all my engineers. So today we are 105 team in India. So we build all our engineers. So we build your team also. So the competency building. So that's all. I'm open for queries.
All right, then I guess it was a perfect presentation.
Yeah,
then.
thank you.